and actor Vijay's latest film Leo is running to packed audiences at halls across the world, setting the box office ablaze. But Leo, remember, even beat the record books for opening day collections in Indian cinema and even grossed more than Leonardo DiCaprio's starrer Killers of the Flower Moon in terms of collections over the last 4 days. But there was also a controversy, a political one, as Vijay fans hit out at the Tamil Nadu government for not allowing a 4 a.m. show on the day of its release. It's uniquely a southern concept to have shows that early when a big star's film hit the theatres, but Tamil Nadu government had refused that permission on law and order grounds. NDTV Sam Daniel tells us more.
Even as Tamil star Vijay's latest film Leo is doing very well at the box office, running to packed halls in Tamil Nadu and setting new records even in the overseas markets, his fans are slightly disappointed and upset that they could not watch his first show in the traditional way at 4 o'clock in the morning on the first day. That's because the Tamil Nadu government had denied permission for the special early morning show, citing safety concerns and worry of law and order. In fact, on social media, his fans are taking on the ruling DMK in Tamil Nadu, alleging that the government is targeting their hero because he is nurturing political ambitions in Tamil Nadu. The actor has so far not said a word about his political plans, but indications on the ground suggest he may be planning to make his political plunge before the 2026 assembly elections in Tamil Nadu. He's reaching out to students across the state. He's also activating many welfare schemes, reaching out to poor and other disadvantaged communities across the state. But the Tamil Nadu government has denied these allegations, and it has told the Madras High Court that a false narrative is being set, blaming the ruling DMK as if it's targeting the star. It says its only concern is safety concerns, particularly after a fan died in an early morning first show of another actor recently. In fact, Tamil Nadu has had iconic stars becoming chief ministers, including M.G. Ramachandran and Jayalalitha, and also other film writers, including Annadurai and Karunanidhi. But over the last few decades, the state has not been accepting such stars politically. In fact, iconic Sivaji Ganesan, Vijay and even Sharat Kumar could not really make a splash in politics. Is there a kind of a shadow boxing between the ruling DMK and actor Vijay politically? Or is it a strategy by Vijay's team to set the bus before his film's release? That's the big question. But Vijay will not be complaining now because indications are the film is doing extremely well, both in the southern market as well as overseas. In Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.
Well, stars and politics is an enormous Tamil Nadu phenomenon, of course, one that's never ending. But in fact, as far as Vijay is concerned, there are sort of overtones over his equations with Udayanidhi Stalin as well, which is come into play. But we leave all that as it plays out. For the moment, focus only on the filmy world and the film culture. Sridhar Pillai, film critic, joins us now from Chennai. Sridhar, thank you so much for joining us. Just put in perspective this 4 a.m. show concept, which is possibly a uniquely South Indian concept, where you wake up 4 a.m. in the morning to pour milk on your stars and you get into the theatres. Of course, it's been stopped because of law and order issues this time.
Well, it's been happening in the 80s and 90s. At that time, there was no social media or even television. Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, yes.
Go Hello? Ahead. Hello? It's been happening in the 80s and 90s from Rajinikanth and Kamal Hassan films. The early morning 4 a.m. shows are very, very popular in Tamil Nadu. because when distributors buy films, they buy it at a huge cost, and this 4 a.m. shows, the tickets are sold at a higher rate. And Tamil Nadu, successive governments, I won't say this current government, but the previous government or every government says that they will bring some kind of change into the show timing. Tamil Nadu is the only state in India where there are very strict laws regarding cinema, because like you mentioned earlier, a lot of chief ministers from the state come from the film industry, earlier chief ministers. So there's always a feeling that in Tamil Nadu, the ruling party, whoever is in power, will feel that there's a threat from any actor who becomes a superstar, and that he will join politics. So Vijay has been making noises of late that he may enter politics, but nothing officially. So there's a fear that to stifle him, it happened during Rajinikanth time, when Rajinikanth was the biggest star ever. He also said he's joining politics at that time also. There was a lot of pressures on that. So the government controls the show timing in Tamil Nadu, in the sense that from 9 a.m. From 11 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. in the night, you can hold only 4 shows. This is very unique, because cinema business is all about how to get the maximum collections in the opening weekend. And if it has to happen, this kind of opening is assured only if there's a 4 a.m. show. Then if it's a 4 a.m. show for a 3-hour film, and with a changeover time of 3.5 hours, you can hold maybe 6 shows. But that is not possible now, and government had given permission for the 5th show, which started at 9 a.m. and they said specifically 9 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. So I don't know how they squeeze these 5 shows between that, because the running time of Leo was 2 hours and 45 minutes, and then the 15 minutes interval time, and plus
But
the changeover half an hour, it would definitely have spilled over to the longer time.
And Leo of Vijay has swept at the box office, has swept, is setting records after records. I mean,
Yes.
First you had Jailer setting records, first you had Vikram, then Jailer, and now Leo setting records. It seems to be time for breaking records in the Tamil box office.
Yes, absolutely. Vijay is one of the biggest stars in Tamil film industry at the moment, and the film in the opening week would do about 400 crore plus business. That is phenomenal. And the opening date was something around 149.5 crores, which is unbeatable. I mean, in the sense that for an Indian film, for a Tamil film to get this kind of opening. But then other states of like Kerala, Karnataka and Andhra had multiple shows, and especially Kerala and Karnataka had multiple shows. They started at 4 a.m. And overseas, the Vijay craze has started, and US market, Vijay has crossed $4 million in the opening weekend. That itself is only Talaivar's Rajinikanth's Kapali holds a record of 1.9 million dollars. But Vijay was somewhere near that. But still, to do $4 million in the first 4 days is something, terrific. And UK, they started the booking almost 1 month before. And see, the collections in UK is also a record for an Indian film.
Right. Interesting.
And in a small
Sridhar,
market
thank you
like
for sharing all
Kerala,
those
if we can do
details with us.
40 crores, which...
It's just...
Yes.
No, it's just fascinating, Sridhar, that, the details that you put out. Obviously, Vijay's movies have had a lot of political overtones, politically charged dialogues, like a lot of actors do, to set the box office and their fans ablaze. But thank you, Sridhar, for taking us through all those details and sharing us the idea of watching movies as early as 4 a.m. in the morning, which happens very uniquely in the south of India in several states. That's all we have time for on the Southern View this evening. The news continues here on NDTV.